How's everybody doing today? This is just a brief video that explains your homework assignment. To do the homework assignment, you want to download the Excel HW3 file. That'll give you your starting point. The other file that we used for the other videos, for all the examples, that was called Formulas Examples, so that's also available for you to download. This is the actual file you use for homework though. There are 3 different parts to it. The first part is calculate body mass index. So you need to go out on the internet and find the formula used to calculate body mass index. It does require your height in inches, and it does require your weight in pounds as 2 of the entries you'll need. You can put the formula right here once you find it. Do use cell references. So when you use the formula, you're going to reference the height in inches, you're going to reference the pounds. That way, if somebody changes the height or the pounds, the formula will change. So that's part 1. Part 2, you can just click on this sheet. This is a second sheet. The first thing you need to do is use the =PMT formula to calculate a monthly payment of your choosing. So you can select any interest rate. Now remember, you are going to have to take what is typically a yearly rate and divide by 12. So if you say 8%, I'd go 0.08 divided by 12. Number of months, let's say you're going to buy a car and it's 5 years, that's 60 months. Amount borrowed, maybe it's $15,000. Again, over here you're going to put in your formula, but your formula is going to be based on these cell references. So if these cells change, your formula updates. The next thing I want you to do in this sheet is just find an FX formula of your own. Remember, in the video, there's hundreds of them. You could do standard deviation, you could do future value, you could do present value. There's just so many of them. In a few sentences, just explain what formula you are using, how it works. So you can do that right here. Just type in a few brief sentences. And then actually just put the formula itself with whatever numbers for inputs that you need. So this is our second part of the homework. Our third part, if you remember, there was a video on absolute versus relative cell addresses. Here we've got a little sheet on crude oil delivery prices. So we've got the number of gallons that each city used. Now we've got the price per gallon, but that's today's price per gallon, and that can change. So I want the US price. So you're going to have to come up with a formula that will give me the US price, which is obviously going to be gallons times the price per gallon. But remember, we did talk about absolute versus relative formula, so part of this formula may be absolute. Once I get the US price, I also want to convert it to the Canadian price, so that also may entail an absolute cell reference as well. Anyhow, 3 parts, but it's only one worksheet. When you're done with this worksheet, you can just attach it to the homework link and you'll be all set. Hopefully these videos were helpful. You can give me any feedback that you want so I can improve things. Have a good day.